Casey is rocking, and today is video game hunting again. And I actually went live twice today on Saturday. I had a bunch of recordings of video game hunting before. They were okay, but I finally beat Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, and it was over 2 hours long. And I had to get rid of some videos. And sadly, it was the video game hunting episodes to get rid of them. So I can upload my Tears of the Kingdom finale. Finally beat it in time for me to start playing. The new game I just picked up is Super Mario Bros. Wonder. And I was doing some gameplay off screen. I'm going to release this after my Mario Bros. Review of Mario Bros. Wonder review. And I was definitely surprised about how good the game really is. With their 2D games lately, what Nintendo would do with Mario has not been that great. I really enjoyed Mario Bros. Wii. I really enjoyed that. But when you played the new Super Mario Bros. U, and I agree with everyone. It was like a copy and paste from the Wii version. All they did is change it up a little bit, had slight new power-ups, and also had a DLC with Super Luigi U as first as digital purchase, and then it came out solo by itself on physical disc, and then eventually they had a combo set with Mario U and Luigi U. And I have all three variants. And it was still good gameplay. I was a little disappointed because I do agree with most of what people said. It felt like it was a copy and paste of the original of the Mario Bros. Wii. So when I saw the trailer for Super Mario Bros. Wonder, I was like, at first I still had the bad taste from the previous game, from the Mario U, and then they re-released it on the Switch as Mario U Deluxe. I was had a very bad taste of 2D Mario. So when I saw this, I was like, yeah, got new power. I'm like, I would like to see something better, but I was surprised how very good game it is. It's very, it's hard to explain. It's something you have to experience. Let's say you have a Switch and you don't want to buy this. You can go to any store that has a Switch kiosk. I guarantee you, Walmart's has them. Stores like My Vintage Stocks has a kiosk, a Nintendo Switch kiosk. And I'm sure Best Buy probably. I'm not 100% sure about that one. But they have a kiosk so you can play it, and they have a demo. version of it, I would suggest to try that one out. So, because if you don't want to pay for the game, you want to make sure. Let's say you had the same bad experience as I did with the bad taste from the previous 2D Mario games. You could try the demo and at these kiosks and see if you like it. I suggest it's a good game. It's a really great game. I was playing it off screen just to give it a try, see how I liked it, and I love it already. Nintendo restored my faith in their 2D Mario games. Son of a bitch. In 2D Mario games with Mario Wonder. I highly suggest you guys try it out. So, but I'm heading towards the vintage stock. I'm gonna hit one vintage stock here that's coming up, and then I'm gonna turn and go to the game store and then head home. I already went to the one of my favorite flea markets that had, oh gosh, I gotta focus for a second. Nope. Actually, I could have took it that way, but it's okay. But, I forgot what I was about to say, but yeah, I highly suggest playing it. It's a very great game. It restored my faith. You know, depart from Star Trek 4. No, it's Star Trek 3, I believe. No, I'm wrong. I'm wrong which one it is. It's Star Trek 6. Where, Kurt says the Cleon says he restores their faith in, I guess, in humans, and you restore my faith in Cleons. You know, because the Cleons killed Kurt's son in Star Trek 2? No. There's 3, wasn't it? Because he was in 2, and I think he got killed in Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock. Yeah, that's what it was. Search for Spock is where his son got killed. I love the original movies, minus 1. 1 was not really good to me. Even though 5 was panned heavily. Not a great movie, mind you, but I prefer Star Trek 5 over Star Trek 1. So, the fuck you going? You're right in the middle of the road, you dipshit. God, people are stupid. This one dipshit was driving in the middle of the road. Alright, well, I'm gonna hit this game store, so I'll see you guys in a second. Oh, by the way, I remember what I was about to say. I already went to the flea market and picked up a bunch of good stuff, so I have a huge lot of stuff to show you guys at the very end of this, so I'll be back. This is BS. just got out of this one vintage stock and just pulling out. I was planning to listen to music and just pulling out, and I noticed this dude just walked out of vintage stock with a freaking snake around his neck. At first, I thought it was fake, but I thought I saw it move. Then I saw the woman pull out a little, pet snake cage thing. So that thing was freaking real. So why are you going to go into public wearing your freaking pet snake around your neck? Oh, I need someone to look at me while I'm going shopping. He had his woman with him, and I thought the woman looked like my neighbor. It looked like very, very, almost identical to my neighbor. But this dude's just wearing a freaking snake around his fucking neck. So I thought that was weird. I was like, who does that? So, hey, honey, you know what we're going to do? Let's go to the vintage stock, and while we're at vintage stock, we can't let our pet snake Fluffle be all by itself in its cage, so we're gonna have to take Fluffle with us, and I'll have it go wrap around my neck, just in case it's gonna, choke me while I'm driving. What? Why would people do that? See, I can understand having a pet, like a service dog, okay, even though I think having a service, I can understand that the person is, like, blind and they need a dog to help them, but I hate to say this, like, why someone needs a service pet when, what, so you have anxiety so you can pet the dog? No, this is my service pet snake. I don't go nowhere without this thing wrapped around my neck. Just in case I get into those emotional fits, I can have Fluffle, constrict my neck. Oh, gosh. It just boggles the mind sometimes, if you ask me. Yeah, it's gonna turn left here, but that's okay. I think I put too much of Rooster Booster in this. I think I should just add a little bit of Rooster Booster, just a little bit in my Powerade. But I'm having a tiny headache. I know definitely I need to take my morning meds, even though it's almost 2:30 in the afternoon. Still just boggles the mind that who figured, I just never thought someone would be like, go around having a pet snake going around in public like that. That's oh, look at me when I go shopping. I can understand use that to pick up chicks, but this dude had a chick with him already. So, what's the whole point? I was gonna turn there. Fuck it, it's okay. I keep my mind been on this pet snake thing. I'm just on autopilot because usually go this direction if I want to go to the next, I would say intersection, but that would be incorrect. The next main street I need to turn. It's just something I'm just so used to, just go down this way. But it just boggles the mind. I know I just keep on saying, but I'm about to go. What I'm planning to do is I'm gonna go hit video game store and this one other vintage stock, and then I'm gonna wrap it up for today. Because one, I need to get food. I need to get food in my stomach, and I gotta take my meds. So I see this New York bagel I think it said Bagel Cafe. I know one thing. Anytime my wife would have saw New York or Philly or anything, she's like, I'll be the test of that. I'm like, yeah. And I agree. She would be a good test for that because she was from Brooklyn, New York. She was a Brooklyn chick. So, and I do agree, the better pizzas are up the northeast. I think the more northeast, the closer you get to New York, the better the pizza it is. Around here, yeah, we got mom and pop. Oh gosh, I'm trying to think. Mom and pop. Pizzerias, whatever you want to call it. But we got more restaurant chains. Like we got the best one down here. It's called Mazio's. If I'm going to have some of the fast food pizza joints, it probably would be Mazio's. Their pizza's pretty damn good. I'm currently also looking around, looking at apartments. So I'm trying to keep an eye out for good apartments. Some that are, obviously I don't want to pay $1,000 in an apartment, but I also don't want to get so cheap where the area is real bad. I found a good place that is a lot closer to work. It's a little bit pricier than I want to be, but I'm like, you know what? It's closer to work. I can get home almost immediately after work. So that's a big plus. Plus, I don't have to leave the house until like 7 or, yeah, like if I want to comfortably drive there, I could probably get out of there at 7:10 and be there fast. So, and I can go like get Burger King after work and eat. I could do that now for where I live now, but it's going to be definitely a big change coming up. I mean, it will help me in the future with, once I move on into hopefully get into another relationship soon. That, yeah, I would love to have the house, but that house was way too much just for me and my dog. Because, and it's actually kind of big for 2 people, but it's whatever. I mean, for now, just me, I'm not even preoccupying most of the rooms. The only rooms I'm in is collection room, the room I call the game room, but I guess you can call it the living room part 2. And then my bedroom. I don't even go into the living room often. The reason is, it doesn't have the biggest TV in there. And I'm just so used to huddling into the game room on the love seat and recliner that I'm in there like 90% of the time. I don't know. Right now, I'm thirsty right now. Even though I got drinks. You gotta love when people are like, oh, park the truck right here so we can all just jump back in. Lazy fucks. Beautiful. Tell you one thing, the chicks are out tonight. A lot of the women are definitely out the show today, because women are wearing these these pants that are hugging their legs and ass. And it's so hard to not look, because, I seen this one chick where this jeans were, hugging her ass cheeks. I was like, oh my god, it's hot as fuck. But I'm at the next store, so, yeah. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so this is about a week later. I don't film a lot anymore when I'm traveling, doing the video game hunting. One, I don't think you guys like hearing me talk a lot. I assume you guys want to see more of the inside footage and what else. Some cool pictures I took and what stuff I picked up. So, and sometimes I feel like I talk just randomly, so, that's why you don't see a lot of video game hunting episodes no more. And they take forever to build. But I do have a huge lot of stuff to show you that's been here collecting for the last 3 weeks-ish, maybe 4. So, I'm gonna show you first what I'm in the process of moving. Sadly, in July I lost my mom, so I'm about to get an apartment, and me and my siblings are planning to sell this house. So you guys are probably like, why is none of that stuff down? Actually, there is some stuff down. And my Xbox stuff is all taken down. All my mini arcade marquees are down, and I actually sold them off because I know at the apartment I'm not going to have a spot for them. So, and the house is pretty much gutted. But, as what's funny, when some of the bigger furniture that none of us wanted that were getting sold, there was a couple of these Nintendo stuff that was in the game room. I was like, did some a-hole go in my collection and pull some stuff out? Nope. What was funny, I guess when I used to live here back in the early 2000s, I was trying to play a game, and for some reason, these 2 items got missing. So, first one was, and I replaced these into when I found them, I cleaned them, and I put them in where they need to be. So, these are the doubles now. So this is the triple pack Mario, Duck Hunt, and World Track Meet. I put the one that I found that was my childhood one in its box. So, and I know it because it has my initials on it. But this one doesn't, and it has pretty good label, but now this is going to be sold. And I found another Game Genie, and this is the more common one from Globe. And this is the one I bought to replace the one that was missing. So, as I now have my childhood Game Genie, so now this is a double. So, I'm gonna, probably after this, I have some DVDs that I don't want, and I could sell this as well. So, I'm thinking that's what I'm gonna do after this, to make some cash online. Alright, so let's start off some of the stuff I got recently. I'll show one game that I already did gameplay is Super Monkey Ball Jr. Did this one recently, picked it up for $8. Good game, hard with the controls. Did a gameplay with the review on this. I had not released it yet, but this is for the Game Boy Advance. This is Super Mario World, Super Mario Advance 2. Keep on going. We got, for the Game Boy Advance, we got F-14 Tomcat. That was $5. This is an arcade collection. No, this is God, I can't even pronounce it. Nakami Collector Series Arcade Advanced. God dang it. How unprofessional. Here we go. Konami, bam! Sometimes if I really had to think about it, my speech impediment kicks in. This is Tetris World for the Game Boy Advance. I needed to do a review on a couple of these. This is Pac-Man Collection on the Game Boy Advance. I picked up Tomb Raider for the Game Boy Color. I keep dropping these tiny games. Let's see, what do we got else here? For $5, I got Triple X for the Game Boy Advance. I saw that, I was like, hey, you know what, let's give this one a try. For $5, for the Super Nintendo, got Dennis the Menace. We should try that out and see how, I know it's horrible. For $5, this is Beethoven, the Ultimate Canine Caper. God, Beethoven got a freaking Super Nintendo game. How sad is that? What the? Oh! Okay. This is a game that I also did gameplay of, released recently. Super Mario Advance 1. Pretty much has Super Mario Bros. 2 remix and a remix of classic Mario Bros. The arcade game on it. Same thing on the other one. It had on Super Mario World, Super Mario Advance 2 also has the Mario Brothers Classic, the arcade game, on it too, for some reason. I don't know why they would put the same game on there twice, but whatever. I know I was doing a deal, forgot which game I picked this up with, because it had $25 deal. So I figure, hey, I get Toki going ape-spit for $25. Let's see what else. I got some bunch of cool stuff. Oh! I just finally went ahead and picked up a loose Mario Odyssey. I'm missing that, so that's good to get again. I lost like half my Switch games, so I'm slowly trying to get them again. These are these weird coins from, it says Frank Lord candy. This one is Bowser Jr. right there. That was $4 for this guy. Nice. And this is Peach. Princess Peach. For $10. So I've seen these. They almost look like casino chips. I have two others just like that. I have Mario and Luigi. This is the Luigi one. I can't really show the front of it because it's covered up by its package. Here's the Mario one. You can see right there. So, and those are actually sealed still. Oh, this is the video. This is what I picked up at the game store that I showed you footage of. This is for the Game Gear. For $4 is Solitaire and Poker. For $4. Oh, this is Star Trek Next Generation for the Game Gear. For $6, a box copy of Jeopardy for the Game Gear. I love getting these box copies for the Game Gear. I mean, I was not going to pick up Jeopardy randomly for Game Gear, but when it's in its box for $6, why not? Oh, here's another one. We got Asterix, the Great Rescue for the Game Gear for $10. For the Dreamcast, this is incoming. They actually had quite a bit of Dreamcast games for sale over there at this game store. At one of the vendor stocks, I think this is the one where I picked up, yeah, this is where I picked up the coins. This is why I picked up. When I saw the coins, I wanted to get this arcade machine because I have one like this. And what's cool is you hit the coin thing, it turns on. And it has over 308 games on there. And only a few of them are actual real games. And bunch, like you got Burger Time, you got Bad Dudes. Then you got Caveman Ninja. And Karate Champ. And the rest of them are just some BS games they made up. But I picked this one up for $25 and got one of those coins cheaper, the the Princess Peach was the free coin, and also I paid cheap for the other coin. So, I remember that now. I picked up several of these, actually a couple of these PC Engine games. This is a CD-ROM game for the PC Engine. I don't know what it is, but it was $10 and it's for the PC Engine. And honestly, we gotta try this out for $10 for the PC Engine. Why not? I did gameplay of this. I did it really horrible, and I'm on the fence about releasing this gameplay because I couldn't get past the first level. This is for the PC Engine. This is Salamander. Or I think it's Life Force on the NES, but I couldn't get past the first level. For the Sega Saturn, the Japanese version, this is a Quada Zone. Pretty much about, it looks like an aquarium, but yeah, pretty much what it is aquarium. We should try that out. So, that's pretty interesting. And this weekend, I actually went back and picked up a couple other stuff. Actually, I traded in a couple things to get the boxes for this. You guys know I'm a box crazy kind of person. I'm trying to pick something up. I'll show you that in a second. I'll show you the Game Boy games. We get two games. This is Super Breakout and Battle Zone for the Game Boy. And this one is Moon Patrol and Spy Hunter for the Game Boy as well. And I don't understand, they have these black carts. So, this one is interchangeable between the Game Boy Color and the original Game Boy. Well, here's the kicker. Why don't you just make it this version? Because then there would be no confusion. Because the clear ones, with a kind of a little bit of a bobble top, is the Game Boy Color. And it says Game Boy Color on there too. But when you get the black cartridge, they're like, oh, well, this can go between. I'm like, well, the Game Boy Color plays the normal Game Boy games. So, having this is just stupid, if you ask me. But, I'm enjoying picking up these handheld games. Now I can play them on my Retro Freak on the big screen for you guys. Alright, the last two things I picked up is for the Atari 7800. I traded my loose games for the box copy. This is Karateka. That was a hell yeah. I was meaning to pick these two up last week, then I just didn't get a chance until this week. And this one is Centipede for the 7800. And this one says on the back, this game got bugs. So, that's funny. So, that is it. So, I appreciate you guys coming by. So, I'll talk to you later. I know this was a long episode, but it's been several weeks well over a month since the previous episode. So, I had so much footage, pictures, and stuff I picked up that I didn't show off until now. So, I'll talk to you guys later. See you. Bye.